WRHA reporting from the Staples Center as the Los Angeles Clippers pull off a thrilling victory, 96-94, with the last-second shot by Tim Redick against the visiting Portland Trailblazers. Stay tuned for details about
a big on the inbounder. So we noticed that Plumlee came in the game. The play was for Jamal. We've run this play before, but the play was for Jamal to screen DJ's guy, DJ to screen my guy. But there wasn't really anybody to screen for Jamal. DJ was just kind of naked. So, you know, I think obviously I had to get open and DJ had to screen, but there was a moment where I could have gone kind of over the screen, and at the last second I went under the screen and DJ changed the angle, and I was worried Chris was going to kind of, you know, throw it like I was going to go over top, and you know, I probably shouldn't have worried. Chris doesn't panic, so he made a hell of a pass.
The three of you guys have played together for a while now. Are those the moments where, you know, you can read DJ's angles, Chris knows where kind of you like the ball, and is that kind of where all experience goes up?
And again, that's a play, you know, we run a couple different actions, but that's a play that's netted us, you know, I think game tying shot in Philly, and then, you know, we run that down action where DJ doesn't, you know, acts like he's going to screen for Chris and then comes and gets me in the corner. It's kind of our go-to need three play. I can talk about this because every team knows we're going to run it, but we try to disguise it well. And you know, sometimes during a game it might just be a little eye contact. No one else, you know, the other two guys don't really know that we're doing that stuff. So we always have that familiarity, and I do think that helped us on that last play. Just in terms of, again, DJ screening for me and Chris getting the ball to me.
Is this a spark for you guys to take off, you know, I mean, with a clutch performance?
We hope so. We haven't been very good. Going into tonight, I think we're 3-7 in our last 10. I don't know if that's the worst stretch of the season, going back to November or whatever, but it definitely felt like the worst stretch. A few of us talked after and just about that, like discussing, you know, that we don't want to be limping into the playoffs or anything like that. You know, we want to be playing well. I think last year we were like 14-2 going into the playoffs in our last 16, so giving us that, you know, I don't necessarily believe in momentum, but I do believe in rhythm and confidence, and those things are important, and I believe in kind of having the right spirit. So hopefully tonight we'll get it going in the right direction.
Does this make you feel better about the Duke loss tonight?
Wow. Take that. You went to Michigan State too, man.
Middle Tennessee.
Does that play normally to get a three-point shot off?
Yeah, and so again, like that's why I was saying earlier, you know, normally I would come over top of DJ, and when we've run it in the past, like I want to say we ran a variation of it against New Orleans down the stretch, and I hit a three. So, you know, it is for me to come off and get that look from three, but with the pressure on the ball and the angle that Plumlee was kind of playing to the ball, and the way my guy was guarding me, the way McCollum was guarding me, there really was no way for me to get out to the three-point line. And again, DJ just, you know, kind of changed the angle at the last second.
There's so much emphasis now on taking threes and avoiding long twos. Do you shoot that shot much in practice?
Yeah, I mean, I shoot a lot of long twos. Yeah, I think you can look it up on Basketball Reference. I think it's pretty high. I think if you're a good mid-range shooter, and I think we have three good mid-range shooters on our team,
the biggest
I think
play
those are good shots.
was a defensive stop where, you know, we didn't allow Lillard or McCullough to get the ball, and that was huge for us.
Chris, I think, throws the ball through Plumlee's legs.
Yeah, I mean, the
talk
play,
me through that play.
Well, the play was great, except for he couldn't see him. You know, I don't know how he got it to him. I really don't. Obviously, he threw it between the legs, but that just tells you who Chris Paul is. You know, he was saying in the locker room, he said he was open from the beginning, but he couldn't get him the ball because he couldn't see him. And, you know, he kind of stayed patient enough to improvise.
Are these the kind of wins that can kind of spark that, even if it is?
You know,
I mean,
like I said earlier,
Yeah.
I mean, we just, you go through the lows during the season, and when you win a game, you feel great. When you lose a couple, you don't. The win is nice, it makes practice better Saturday for sure, you know. But, you know, you just feel like each game right now for us, we got to grind it out. You know, these guys have been playing at a high level of intensity since Blake's been out. And they're just trying to hold the fort.
How does that help
That's
you
what
guys
they're
long
doing.
term, having to win like this?
That I don't know. I hope it helps us a lot when we are full strength, when we have the mentality. I mean, there was a lot of times I thought tonight where we could have said, we don't have it. You know, Lillard makes the three, we don't have it. And yet you can hear Jamal in the huddle, we're going to win this game, we're going to win this game. I don't know if I believed him or not at times, but I think they believe that. And that's a nice thing to have on your team. When you have shooters and guys who can create, you have a chance every night at the end of the game. Overall, just I thought their two guards, I mean, they got loose down the stretch, but overall, when you see, you know, 4 for 16, McCullough had 6 for 12, only 12 attempts. You know, the fact that we wouldn't allow him to get the ball, I thought was great for us. So we take that every night from all our guys. But, you know, guarding those guys, it's not just one guy. It takes a lot of guys to shut those two guards down. They're pretty good.
Down like that, just grabbing at his knee.
You know, it's funny. I never think that way. You know, hell, I had a guy go in a wheelchair in the first game against the Lakers. And honestly, I went in the huddle and said, okay, let's win this thing. You know, and I never think that way. I won't allow myself to. I just think everybody, you know, I didn't think he was hurt bad, but I didn't think he was going to play the rest of the game when CP went down. Honestly, I thought he went down hard enough. He's just a tough guy, and, you know, only playing 31 minutes tonight was great, but those still were hard minutes. So we're just trying to get him the easiest minutes
Doc,
possible.
what were your words of inspiration to the team as they were down by at least 7 points?
I didn't say much. I can't take any credit. That was all the players. You can hear them. You know, sometimes you go in a huddle and you feel like you got to pull one of those things out, speeches that they don't listen to. And then sometimes you go in the huddle when the players are self-talking, you shut up. You know, and I was the quiet guy in the huddle today. I didn't need to say a word.
What about the electricity that Jamal comes out on the floor
Oh, it
with?
was huge. Yeah, it was great. We needed it. We need every point because last couple games, we have not had the ability to make open shots. And Jamal makes tough shots, you know, and he really was the difference. That one stretch where he came in the second unit, that whole group kind of rallied us back into the game. Thanks, guys.